Hey there everyone, I'm Dresden and welcome back to another episode of BeamNG Drive. This is the Driving Until Destroyed Season 2 Episode 4. And today, let me unbound that button on my mouse. Okay. Today I'm trying out OBS again to record. I have been using NVIDIA's recording software and because OBS would never work for me, and now I might have fixed OBS. So I'm going to try it for this video, and if there's a lot of lag, I'm sorry. I have it pulled up on my second monitor so I can see if it lags, but we're going to find out. So far it's saying it's running 60 FPS, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, we're starting this episode 4, the 4th episode in the 7-episode marathon. Might do 8, I don't know. Probably 7 though. Is this the Civetta Bolide 320 GTT Course Targa? This episode is going to be an interesting one. We're going to do 3, supercars. I don't know what's going to happen. Actually, I do know what's going to happen. Nothing good. This has 396 horsepower, powered to the rear wheels. Weighs a little bit over a ton. I did some research on tons, and it turns out that, number one, boy oh boy, can I not drive a rear-wheel drive supercar, but also that 1 metric ton is 2,200 pounds, 2,204 pounds, and 1 English ton is 2,000 pounds. So they're fairly close, all things considered. That was not a bad jump. They're fairly close in weight. I'm gonna consider the metric tons. I'm gonna go by those. Just know that if I say tons, it's referring to metric, and 2,200 pounds is 1,000 kilograms. So if it's 1,000 kilos, then it's 2,200 pounds, which is 1.05-ish, something like that. Tons. English tons. Standard tons. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, I digress. This is not really made for this kind of course, as you would expect. The 3 vehicles we will be running today will all 3 be track-oriented vehicles, which means that this is going to be a fun episode to do. Mainly because it'll be painful for me to drive the vehicles, but they might end up doing decently well. I mean, the only thing that's gone wrong is oil pan damaged, and now our oil is critically low. So, big hole in the oil pan, pretty much dropped the entire oil pan off the engine at this point. Because of how fast, yeah, we're out of oil. We have no oil left. Yeah, so pretty much took that oil pan and said, we don't need you anymore. And knocked it off. That's about what just happened there. Ooh, this is bad. Actually, that was a beautiful landing. We were a little sideways for the landing, but other than that, beautiful. Now, do we turn? We do. Okay, I'm just having a hard time. Now, undercarriage, I am worried about the undercarriage on these vehicles today, getting through these rocks. These rocks will grab exhaust, they will grab oil pans. We don't really need to worry about the oil, but oh, see that? That's bad. Now I know that I said if we get beached in the water, I'm not going to do it, but that's kind of unfair if we get beached in the water. I mean, yeah, it's part of the course design, but here, I'll do this so I can drag onto my other monitor. It is part of the course's design to sort of get stuck in the water. But it feels almost unfair to say that it's out because it gets beached on something. Now, if it continues to get beached on things, that's a different story. But if it's just that one time getting beached on those rocks, whatever, dude. I'll pull it off. I don't really care. That was a dumb rule. So steering. Am I just not steering well with the joystick? I feel like my joystick controls are bad. No, our steering is just not really working. You can see in the bottom, it's really pulling to the side, and it's not really letting me steer all the way all the time, which is odd. I don't know why. It could be because we're going fast. I know that there's some sort of system in the game that makes it so when you go faster, you do less steering input, but it really is understeering, which is a problem for a course like this. Connecting rod bearings are damaged, so our oil's overheated. Engine starved of oil, oil overheating again. Okay, well, it's telling me things I already knew. Yeah. Uh-oh, bad jump. Eesh. How's our wheel look? Actually, fine. Well, I mean, it's not touching the ground, but it's not the worst in the world, actually. Which is good. That is quite a good thing. We have already made it a lap in a GT car, in a course car. That's impressive. Oil's overheating yet again. Good. Goody, goody, goody. Goody, goody, gumdrops. And we've spun out. That's okay. Because we have reverse gear. That's right. My Lamborghini has reverse. I don't know if this is a Lamborghini. I don't remember what Civetta is. I know that they're like made after different real life sort of modeled vehicles. I know Gavril is Ford. I think Civetta is supposed to be Toyota? I don't know, because what else is this Civetta? Civetta Bolide, that's this. Ibishu is Nissan. Civetta's gotta be like Toyota or something. But I can't remember any other Civetta vehicles. Are there any other? I don't know. It might be Lamborghini. No, it's Ferrari. Because the Scintilla, which will also be running later today, is an Italian sports car modeled after the Ferrari SF90. Pretty much. Loosely modeled after the SF90. So, yeah, it's a Ferrari. Couldn't tell you what kind. But it is. Gosh, I'm amazed that we're still going. I have a text that I need to answer on my phone. And I didn't expect this to take too long. It's still trucking along. Somehow. Couldn't tell you how, you know? Couldn't tell you how this is still going along, but it is. I'm amazed, I'm impressed, and I'm glad. Okay, we need some speed for this jump. I don't remember what I took it at last time, but it was perfect. Not that. Though that could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse. We are starting to actually show signs of overheating now. But the water should cool us off. Let's just try to get over the rocks. We've been grabbed again. Oh. Engine broken, engine locked up. So we didn't hydrolock, we just seized. Okay. Well, 3 miles will be where it finished. Puts it in 2nd place, I do believe. I don't know how that's possible. Yeah, 2nd place behind the first vehicle we ran. I don't know how that's possible. But it is. I'm impressed. Good job. Civetta Bolide. On to the next unreasonable vehicle for this episode. Alrighty, everyone, and next up we have this. This is the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ LP770-4. And it's got almost 1,000 horsepower. Weighs 1.5 tons. This is going to be an interesting one. I wanted to do the SBR4, but it broke my game trying to load it. So did a few other vehicles. So we're sticking with this. Hopefully the Scintilla still works. Scintilla? I don't know. I need to go through my game mods and just like delete all of them and reinstall them because there's obviously an issue with them. But yeah, we're going to give this a shot. Oh, it's loud. Oh, sorry. Hopefully I remember to turn the volume down in editing. Yeah, so, uh-oh. Well, good start, buddy. Ah. Okay. Yeah, so I'm assuming that this is probably rear-wheel drive. If you didn't know, I'm bad at driving rear-wheel drive in games, especially realistic games. So, yeah, this is going to be a good one, folks. Trying to take a decent jump. Ooh, front drive shaft broken. We are now rear-wheel drive. I'm assuming we were all-wheel drive before. Now we're rear-wheel drive. I guess the Aventador is all-wheel drive. So, that would make sense. We're just clunking on everything, though. Like, really clunking. This is not great. Oh, is he? Is he now? You guys can't see that. Good. I got a Steam notification that my friend's playing a game. And if I was recording with my NVIDIA thing, you guys would be able to see that. But, alas, you cannot. Which is good. Very good. Okay. Big jump. Oh, big jump. It flies through the air really nicely, though. Which is good. I'm a fan of that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're good. This thing actually is doing quite well compared to some of the other vehicles we've ran. Oh, it hits the ground hard though. And it's so low, I feel like the rocks are not going to be kind to it here. Actually, you know what? That was not that bad. Like, surprisingly. That was not that bad. And I'm trying not to go full throttle here because I know that I will spin out and cause an accident. That would be worse than what's already happened to this vehicle. So, trying to keep her tame and under control as I do that. Let's not hit the pole. I don't know if the poles are solid or not. I don't want to find out though. I would rather avoid them. I know this isn't solid, this sign here. But I don't know about those other poles. Lap 1 has been completed. That's all our front bumper made it, is to there on lap 1. That's upsetting for the front bumper. This thing pulls. The rear end of it pulls. I think I bent the rear end a little bit. Yeah, that rear axle, the suspension or something is not doing too hot. My rear sway bar is not enjoying life or something. Something's off. Man, this thing flies nice though. Dang. This thing flies really nice. This is performing very well. Quite surprisingly, quite shockingly, might I say. Considering it's an Italian supercar. Yeah, I'm amazed. This is good. This is really good. This is gonna be up there. If we clear 3 miles, if we clear what we got in the bolide, which I don't actually remember where that died. Oh, it died in the water. Yeah. If we clear that water, or I guess just 3 miles in general, our reversing in the beginning might have kind of added some distance and whatever. Then we'll be in second place. If we can clear 5.4 miles, we'll be in first place. That's our first flip of the vehicle. Hopefully the engine being starved of oil will not cause us too many problems, but we did lose our wing, which means we did lose a decent amount of downforce. Which could be an issue. I mean, we're not going super fast and taking turns, so that's me not turning. That was me not steering on that corner. My steering input was minimal. But I feel like us flying through the air will be a little worse now that we don't have that wing. Yeah, we're a lot less stable through the air, which is to be expected. That's what a wing does. That's what a spoiler is. We're upside down again. That's okay. Engine is starved of oil again. Okay. Let's reverse. I'm surprised this hasn't started overheating yet. I don't think we've even popped the radiator. Oh, we lost that front right steering though. Oh. The same water on the same lap. Yeah, we lost steering on that front right, and that was it. It doesn't steer anymore. You can see I'm turning this one. Now it's doing nothing. And that's where it ended. Well, I mean, hey. That wasn't too bad. That was not too bad at all. Yeah. Okay, on to the third and final vehicle for this episode. Hopefully the one that I want to do actually works. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright, and now for the final and probably most interesting vehicle of this episode. Interesting as in I want to see how it does. We have this. The Civetta Scintilla, Civetta Scintilla, I don't know. Race, the race edition. This has a 734 horsepower, 5-liter V10, and weighs just a ton and a quarter. I don't know how this is gonna go, folks. Rear-wheel drive as well, I do believe. I would imagine it's a race car, and they tend to be rear-wheel drive. So, wow. Okay, this will be a fun one. The suspension is definitely race suspension, and this course is definitely not built for race suspension. Yeesh. We're gonna see how it goes. Oh, already missing a lot of things. I don't even know how that's still connected. Oh, bad. Bad things. Bad things. Bad, 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 bad. Stop rolling. Ah. Yes. So, that wheel doesn't look too good. The rest of it looks fine. And I mean, that wheel... Oh, actually, that wheel makes the handling terrible. Since it's rear-wheel drive, that's one of the only two driving the vehicle, and that's not good. Our steering also is turned to the right a little bit in the front left wheel, and to the left in the front right wheel. Oh, see, OBS is dying. That's why I don't use OBS all the time. We're losing frames. At some points. Not all the time. Oh, I was looking at OBS. Aha! Okay. Oh, we popped our radiator somehow. I mean, somehow. We rolled over a few times, so... That's as to be expected, but this is not... That means this is not going to go very well. It's already not going very well, let's be real. Be lucky if we make it a mile, which I think we're going to, just barely. Ooh. Wowee. Ugh. This is, really good. Really good, huh? Really doing well. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. Rear right half shaft broken. We're one-wheel drive. Now, can we still move? Okay, we can still kind of move. The question is, can we move fast enough to not get counted out? Actually, you know what? We'll go till she overheats. Yeah, you can hear her dying. She's not enjoying what we're doing here. When pedal to the metal is 10 miles an hour in a supercar, you know something's wrong. Ooh, okay. And there it goes. Well, that was good. 1.3 miles will be our finishing total. That includes the burnouts that we did, but that's what it says on total distance, so that's what I'm going to write down, because that's how we're playing this game. So, yeah, hopefully OBS recorded this well. I'm going to go ahead and check the recording after this to decide if I still want to use OBS, if I want to change some settings or something maybe, because as you can tell, my game settings are fairly high. Actually, they are set on high. I can probably turn them down because my computer is not the best. But that's okay. Whoa! That's realism for you right there. That and our brake caliper that's just smushed to bits. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash the like button, hit the red subscribe button, and that bell icon down below to get notified of when I upload. There will be 3 more of these in this marathon, and then I'll upload them sporadically, but they will be there. Leaderboard link will be in the description, hopefully updated to this episode. I'm updating it every episode, so yeah, it's a Google Sheet, because that's easier for me to organize. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and until next time, this has been Dresden on BeamNG Drive, and goodbye.